Hello, fellow trapped souls. Clara here with a kind of demonstration and guide for what triggers happen in particular order. I kind of discussed in the build discussions channel recently about how important it is for the tactical nuke builds that I've been building to make sure that everything is positioned just right, to make sure that everything goes off in the order that I want them to, because ideally I want the pearl crackers and pinatas to blow up before I get extra health from things like we're all mad here and potions go off and etc. So first off, I just got the pocket watch, which is why this is in the middle of the run. I wanted to make sure that I could actually get all the pieces together to demonstrate everything in order. I'm going to take you through a battle. We're going to see how the build is currently working, and then I'm going to demonstrate trigger order and show you guys sort of like what the build process looks like of these tactical nukes that I've been putting together, and what a shop phase looks like, because that's the most complicated part of the run. Alright, so we're going into round 10. I'm on 5 wins right now. I just got a 3-round bonus to restore one of my echoes. It's taken me a little bit to get everything put together, but finally in a place where we should really be coming online. So everything's going to start exploding once this thing is hit. And actually things are in a kind of bad order right now. Looks like it didn't matter for this fight, but I did incorrectly trigger things. So this is a great demonstration, actually. I can tell you exactly why this happened. It's because when damage happens, it checks for damaged and destroyed triggers in attack order. So it looks across the top, and so it's like, okay, this mouse was destroyed, so generate coins. Mouse destroyed, coins. Coins, coins, coins. Oh, Pearl Cracker was destroyed, it needs to go boom. So then it triggers another set of damage across the entire board. Pearl Cracker was destroyed, trigger another explosion. Then finally it gets to Alice and says, oh, Alice was damaged. Now I need to trigger the potions. So that's why the snack attack was destroyed before it went off. And I actually only got a couple of chains out of things, because only this snack attack lived, because it got healed by the healing draft. Because actually this damage trigger no, it would have happened from this healing draft. So this was damaged and it procced this potion. But this healing potion would have actually healed this healing potion. So everything happened in kind of a wrong order. I didn't have Pocket Watch, so it wasn't easy for me to manage my trigger orders. So I put things in slightly incorrect orders. But now we actually do have a Pocket Watch, so I can kind of show you. So first off, let's go ahead and just, I know I'm not going to want that, so we're going to clear the whole board. So first things first, we're going to put down a pocket watch and Alice and our gloves. And if I put down a potion in the middle, you can see that it's actually going to heal Alice. That's because Alice is, again, in the first order of panels. So it looks through and says, well, actually, first it's going to say the healing draft was damaged, but there's nothing to trigger off it right now. Then it says Alice was damaged, and then it's going to say the ruffled gloves were damaged. If instead I move Alice down here, you can see, well, I need to also make sure that this is still touching Alice. You can see it's now no longer healing Alice, it's actually going to heal the ruffled gloves. So instead of being at 32 HP, the ruffled gloves are now at 40 HP. So again, when we're looking at trigger order, we're checking the attack order of things. Okay, so now that we've gotten through that, we want to make sure we're actually going to put Alice over here. We're going to put the ruffled gloves down here. And I'm going to put watch here. Yeah. We're going to do it this way. So I'm going to set the Banished Brew down here. I'm going to set first off, I want all of my snack attacks. You'll have to apologize. There's some weird hardware thing that's making the notification that things were plugged in or unplugged. I can't figure out what's going on with that. I've tried making sure all the cords in my computer are properly secured, but nothing that I've done has seemed to change anything. Regardless, I want my sugared almonds to be buffing Alice and the ruffled gloves. I want snack attack to be getting extra HP so it doesn't die. I'm going to put my drink me potion in. Actually, this should not be buffing Alice. This is not the thing that I need from you. Okay, cool. Do this, because I want all the HP to go towards the armor. So now, when Pocket Watch triggers, it's going to trigger 3 different potions on the ruffled gloves. Importantly, I don't want to trigger 4. I don't want to get HP going before my explosions. So the goal is to get the extra HP after the initial explosion happens, because I now have 4 Pearl Crackers. So my Pearl Crackers can do 4 damage when they explode, which is enough to blow up my other Pearl Crackers, and it's enough to blow up my Pinata. So we're going to do that. I'm actually going to move things up just a little bit, because I need a little bit more space. So I can put my Pearl Crackers down here. Now that they'll all explode, I can put my Superb Dice in up here. Trying to make sure everything is positioned just right. Not as easy as it looks. Alright, so we're going to put all of our mice in up here. That's all fine. Oh, my sugared almonds are currently dying. Right. Okay, so we gotta move Pocket Watch over here. Okay. Now the sugared almonds won't die, because one of the triggers for the Vanishing Brew will go to heal it. Okay. That's good. So now all of my potions are going to trigger. None of them are going to die. This one is going to trigger first, right? 120. Why are you down in health from me adding the healing trap? That doesn't make sense to me. Oh, because you're healing this potion and not the ruffled gloves. Right. Okay. This is fine. We just put you down here. This, and I put you in here. Yep, you're exploding too early. Alright, yep. Like I said, this is actually extremely tricky. So we put our potions up here. Now they should both be healing the ruffled gloves, or is this also? Man. Alright. Solution. We merge the potions. Alright. That's fine. That will work. Alright, so now you go back down here. Go back down here. Alright, so now we're breaking all of our pearl crackers. We are in fact actually getting 128 HP on the ruffled gloves. We can slot our mice in up here. And now I don't have to worry about filling in this slot. The mice won't actually survive because of the sugared almonds. So yeah. This is the finickiness that I've been talking about with placing items in the right order with this particular kind of build. Because it's very... You have to be very careful to make sure things don't break in the wrong order. And all the potions are healing the triggering on the things that you want them to trigger on. Alright, Alice is getting all 5 chains from the snack attacks. She's getting invincible from the eat me cake. She's not actually triggering the drink me bottle because she's not getting to half HP. That's fine. I should actually see if I can... I'm wondering if I can get Pack-a-Watch next to Alice to try and heal her up after the explosions happen. Maybe. Alright. What if we do... this? Now the snack attack is not getting extra HP from the sugared almonds, so we gotta put it down here. We put you up here. We can put you in here. Okay. That all works. Yes, that works. This and slide you in up here. Yep, that's gonna make all of those pearl crackers live, which is not what I want. Okay. Maybe it's time to say forget the pinata. It's only gonna be 2 damage to the opponent pieces. It's fine. I don't need it. We get rid of the pinata. Unnecessary. Alright, cool. So now that all of that is going, do I want spikes for my mushroom for my ruffled gloves? Another potion, it would be more HP. Right, my ruffled gloves are no longer touching the sugared almond. I should fix that. Fix it like this. There we go. Not in up there. That's all fine. Okay. Now again, do I want to try and slot in my mushrooms left side? Extra attacker Alice. I don't think the thorns are necessary. That's not necessary. Alright. So finally we're going to start re-rolling. We're going to look at some things. Oh good, and Alice is actually going to get the shield after the pearl crackers? That's... How did I manage that? fascinating. I don't know how I managed that actually, but we'll take it. That's cool. All right, we can take more mice. I don't actually need another pocket watch. It's unnecessary for the additional triggers because everything is already triggering as many times as I need it to. My sugared almonds are dying. But if I do this, does that make them not die? No. No, it does not make it not die. But if I put my vanishing brew down here, well, that's very not ideal. How did I manage that? Alright, oh, it's because the sugared almonds are next to the pocket watch, so they're going to half HP. Right. Okay, this is... Okay, Alice, you're just gonna not get healed. That's the way this is gonna work, and it's fine. Okay. All right, and then you go here. Okay. All of my pearl crackers are breaking. Check. My sugared almonds are living. Check. Ruffled gloves has plenty of HP. Check. Sugared almonds are still living now. That's even better, because now my ruffled gloves will still have even more HP. Okay, and now the drink me bottle is no longer actually giving me a shield, because... Fine. Unimportant. Oh, right, because it's not going off. Alice isn't dropping to half HP anymore. Okay. All of that is fine. This is all fine. Okay. Don't need any of these. Well, if I take the Wrath Rose, it's not going to live. Unless... Okay, nope, this is fine. We're going to take the Wrath Rose. I'm going to slot it in here. Then we're going to slot the almonds next to it. So now it does live. Alice is going to get a bunch of extra attack. I'm going to slot this in here. We're going to move one of these over here. Want the potion here. Okay. Yes. So this is now, it's taking 2 triggers from the Banishing Brew. I should do it this way, actually. HP, +6 and 1 trigger. Okay, cool. So now the Ruffled Gloves is going to get healed once by this. This is going to get healed once by the Healing Draft. And then my Vanishing Brew is actually all going to go to the Ruffled Gloves. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I want. Okay. Now we can finally reroll again. I could take a Slumber Thorn. That's unnecessary. It would be sleep on one random opponent attack tile, but that's unnecessary. Um, I do actually have Haggler and Fast Fashion, so one of the nice things that you can do with that combo is you can buy something on sale and immediately see what gets replaced, and then you sell those items back and you don't actually lose any money. It's a good way to see extra items. Again, that, I mean, I could take a Queen's card. How much would that be buffing me? Not very much. I could try to finagle a shield generator. That does not feel necessary. Yeah, I think I'll have more problems trying to slot that in than I will benefit from actually using it. Alright. And now I'm up to 5 rerolls. So there we go. That is a whole shop phase. And now we can see how this fares against our next opponent. Now that we've, fully finagled the build. Here we go. The HP ultimate is coming in after all the explosions have already killed all the pearl crackers, so I get to destroy the entire opponent board basically, and then take it out. So there you go. That is what it looks like to do a shop phase for one of these tactical nuke builds, and hopefully you followed what I was saying about the order of things triggering. Just remember, it's the same as the attack order. It just checks for, in order, all of these things being damaged or destroyed. And as it goes through the different rows, whenever it finds something that was damaged or destroyed, that's when it triggers. So these guys getting all these coins, and then finally this gets damaged, so this healing draft comes and heals it. Alice gets damaged, so all of her potions go off. And potions work in the same order, so it always works in attack order. So again, when Alice is damaged, it triggers this potion first because it's first in attack order, and then this snack attack, and then this drink me bottle. There's no more potions, and then it gets to the eat me cake, that gets triggered, and then finally the snack attack. There you go. That is a bit about how triggers work and how to make sure that things are proccing in the order that you want them to. Hope you guys learned a lot, and good luck on your runs.